Education is the passport to the future. For tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Good morning, everyone, our respected guests, dear Principal Ma'am, our beloved teachers, and my dear friends. Warm greetings to one and all. On behalf of our college, I, Nirjana Singh, would like to extend a very sincere welcome to everyone present here. I would like to call my co-host Ronak to introduce himself.
Thank you, Hinduja. Hello, everyone. I'm Ronak Porwal from first year BMS. A very warm welcome to one and all present here. We are glad to have you here with us for Corporate Meraki, organized by the Presentation Club. To begin with, we would like to give a short introduction of our college and the club.
K.P.B. Hinduja College of Commerce was founded in 1974 by visionary industrialist late Sri Permanent Deepchand Hinduja. Our college is recognized as one of the most prestigious colleges in Mumbai, known among the best commerce colleges across the country. The institute is reputed for excellent quality of higher education. It is affiliated to University of Mumbai and has received A+ accreditation by NAAC and also has the ISO 9001 certification.
The BMS department of the college is very dynamic and has an atmosphere of curiosity. The students over here are very eager to learn and apply their knowledge. This gives them a more holistic learning experience. The faculty over here is highly knowledgeable and dedicated. Their focus is on innovative teaching for the development of students by building an excellent base for their future.
An initiative of the BMS department, the Presentation Club is now in its fifth year. The club is an open platform for students to showcase their talents and their potential. It provides an opportunity for students to express themselves and present with confidence. The club aims to create a community which fosters multidimensional growth of students as presenters.
Our theme for the year is Vocal for Local. It is a Swadeshi movement initiated by our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi. COVID-19 has taught us the importance of local manufacturing and supply chain. Let's be vocal to make the local better.
The Presentation Club has been able to grow over the years only due to the support of our respected Principal Ma'am, Vice Principal Ma'am, Assistant Coordinator, and other dear teachers. I'd like to introduce our dear Principal, Dr. Meenu Madlani Ma'am. She strives to incorporate the best teaching and learning practices for development of next generation. She has experience of 30 years in teaching profession. She is a firm supporter of innovation and commitment towards society.
Okay. Now, I would like to welcome our dear Dr. Antara Sonavane ma'am. She is a vice principal and the coordinator of the BMS department. She is a righteous and passionate leader of the college. She consistently supports students and helps us to build our confidence. We welcome you, ma'am, Dr. Antara Sonavane.
We are glad to have Dr. Jagruti Darji ma'am with us as well. She is the assistant BMS coordinator and a very important part of BMS family. Through her teachings and support, she has inspired many minds and helped students excel. She is a vital part of the college and is admired by all her students.
Now, I would like to welcome our dear teacher, Dr. Rashmi Maurya ma'am. She is a major source of guidance as the coordinator of the Placement and Internship Committee. Her presence is very kind and calming for students. She is always admired for her ways. I would request Rashmi ma'am to come and say a few words. Over to you, ma'am. Dr. Rashmi Maurya.
Is she here? Can anyone just confirm me among the hosts, please?
Hello.
She's not here.
Hello.
She's not here.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Sheetal Modi.
Jagruti ma'am is here.
Jagrati ma'am is here. Yeah. Connect to her.
Yeah, sure. Jagruti ma'am, I'd like to invite you to inspire us with some words. Over to you, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. My dear students, Principal ma'am has not joined yet. Antara ma'am also couldn't come due to some personal reasons. Sheetal ma'am, Rashmi ma'am, my department, BMS, my dear CRs, all these committee members and all, a very good morning to all participants, to the judges who are there. I hope we'll have a good time. Basically, the students are like, I am an inspiring figure for them. But I would like to tell you all that these students are inspiring. they have been a motivating factor. So it's like a privilege to head a committee of such what do you say, hardworking, motivated students who are working, day and night, being at their homes, following all social distancing norms, and with all those things also they have still worked out, they have chalked out such a good event. So congratulations to the entire presentation club team. Even this year, I think the pandemic has also not stopped you, so you'll have rocked this year also. Kudos to the entire team. I have seen them working, their messages on WhatsApp day and night. It's like anything you ask them, and that next moment they have they are there to reply. So very motivating students I have. Coming to this corporate hierarchy, I think I would like to congratulate these colleges also who are participating. Welcome to Hinduja College. So even though you are not physically present, but virtually these students must have made you feel very homely. So welcome to college. All the best to all of you all. Hope we do well. Looking forward to some good business ideas coming up. The judges, Naveen sir. Welcome to Hinduja College, sir. That's it. We can carry on. Sheetal ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. That was quite inspiring and means a lot, ma'am. Thank you. Last but not the least, I'd like to welcome our beloved Dr. Sheetal Modi, ma'am. She is the founder and convener of the Presentation Club, a loved and respected teacher at K.P.B. Hinduja College. She believes that students' growth and learning are of primary importance. We welcome you, ma'am, Dr. Sheetal Modi. Now, I would like to introduce you all to the judges for the event. Firstly, we have with us Professor Ganesh Mani. He has a rich corporate experience of more than 2 decades. He is a postgraduate in English literature with a diploma in management studies and foreign trade management. He was a senior corporate trainer in Teleworld Innovation and also has abundant experience of training in diverse businesses like FMCG, banking, hospitality, education, and his expertise lies in soft skills and effective communication. We feel honored to have you with us on this event. A very warm welcome to Professor Ganesh Mani.
Next, we have with us Dr. Naveen Punjabi. He is a faculty at HR College of Commerce and Economics. He has a master's in management and has completed doctorate in management from B School. He was recently awarded with the honorary CWM certification from American Academy of Financial Management. He was recently selected by his institute to teach a master class on doing business in India, from culture to capital market, at Kennesaw State University, Atlanta, USA. He has also audited courses at the University of California, Berkeley, USA. We are really privileged to have you here with us. We welcome you, sir, Dr. Naveen Punjabi.
Now, I would like to give a short event introduction and thereafter begin it.
Corporate Meraki. Corporate Meraki is an opportunity for participants to let the entrepreneur within them shine. Participants have been asked to create a hypothetical product. The product must be made from resources available within the country, economically viable, and commercially useful. Participants are also required to present their business plan with the product in focus. They also have to explain the production process, the marketing process, and how they ultimately plan to make the product successful.
All the participants will be judged on the basis of their speaking ability, presentation skills, and all-rounder communication proficiency. They will also be judged on the content of their presentation. The evaluation will be done out of 10 points. All the participants will be given 7 minutes to present their PPT, and thereafter judges will ask you questions. The screen sharing for the presentations will be done by our technical team, and respective participants will be given the remote control for the same. With this, I would like to call out our very first participant, Riddhi Bhanushali, CM number 1. Hi Riddhi, you can unmute yourself.
Riddhi, can you raise your hand, please?
Riddhi has the remote control now.
Hi, Riddhi. Can you unmute yourself? Also, all the participants are requested to turn on their videos. You're not allowed to turn off your videos.
Am I audible?
Yes, Riddhi, you're audible.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, you're audible, Riddhi.
Hi, Riddhi, are you there? Can you start, please?
Actually, I'm not able to operate. I can't see my first slide.
It's on the screen. We all can see it. Is it visible now?
So, good morning, respected judges and everyone present here. I am Riddhi Bhanushali from Kapoor Vidyanidhi College of Management and Technology. I am here to present to you about a new product which gives a boost to the new Vocal for Local campaign. Introducing you all to the product that perfectly fits to be the vocal for the local. How to change the slide?
You can use your mouse and then at the bottom left corner you will have arrow keys. First click on the screen and then they will be appearing.
Is that clear, Riddhi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Introducing you all to the product that perfectly fits to be the vocal for the local. Pop King, the goodness of nature. It's not working actually.
Okay, I'll share. Tell me the next slide, please.
Yeah, Riddhi, you can just tell Siddharth to play the next slide. He'll change that accordingly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Old things are better than new things because they have got a lot in them. This code gives us an idea about how sometimes old things are much better than the new things available. And our product Pop King is the best example supporting this code. Next slide, please. Now, let me give you all a brief idea about why popcorn is better alternative to many other presently available products. Soft drinks has always been an on-the-go drink for many people throughout the globe. People all people are all aware of the harm that these soft drinks provide to their health at long term. In India, there is a very good but underrated supernatural drink which has been widely ignored by people. We are here to gain back the importance for the Indian natural drink that is sugarcane juice. Next slide. Presenting to you all our product, Pop King. It is more than goodness, that is greatness. It is super healthy drink along with a great taste. Also, it is low on calories with no added sugar. It is prepared in a completely natural process with no added chemicals or preservatives. It is the only sugarcane juice on the planet with long shelf life using our fresh fusion process. I will talk about this process in later slides. Next slide, please. Now, what benefits do you get from pumpkin? Sugarcane juice acts as an instant energy booster. Sucrose in sugarcane provides you with the right amount of energy to kickstart your day. Next, it helps fight cavities and bad breath. Next, it improves digestion and skin care. It is an immunity booster and it can help you stronger your bones. It heals wound. Next slide. So, how will it last longer? Sugarcane is perishable and so is sugarcane juice. For producing popcane, sugarcane picked from the farms of India go through our fresh fusion process. Fresh fusion process uses real sugarcanes and not the concentrate to ensure 80% natural juice content that retains the natural taste and flavor in juice. The process makes popcane the anytime drink with 6 months of non-refrigerated shelf life without adding any chemical preservatives and maintaining high nutritional value. Next slide, please. So, let me explain you our process in short. Prime real taste. The freshest sugar are sourced from all over the country to give a refreshing, long-lasting base. The next is immaculate foreplay. Excellence in sorting, cutting, grading, washing and scrubbing, all done in ultra-hygienic conditions that preserve the wild taste. The next step is the slow, perfect fuse. Our extraction and filtration process ensures a high greatness. Our fresh fusion process preserves the multiple nutritional elements that sugarcane juice contains. And the next step is boy that got glass. To preserve pumpkin indescribable taste, we package it in glass bottles, a true bang for your buck. So the next is that's so great. Immaculate transportation, crating, and cooling ensures that the OMG and the popcorn reaching your nearby supermarket has unforgettable taste. The next step is a stone's throw, available fresh and chilled in your nearest stores. This is the popcorn. Next slide, please. All the raw materials required to prepare popcorn are from India, boosting money flow in India. Popcorn has potential to compete with leading international soft drink companies in India, being vocal for the local. Also, popcorn is very healthy and with zero harm to any age group. Popcorn can be consumed even by diabetic people as it has no added sugar. Next slide, please. So, let us come to the pricing. One bottle of popcorn comes with a maximum retail price of rupees 25 only. Popcorn comes in a good quality glass bottle, which is reusable. Popcorn also comes in a pack of 4 and pack of 6 packaging. We are providing 10% discount on pack of 4 and pack of 6 as an introductory offer. I hope you all must have liked the product Popcorn as it boosts the vocal for the local. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Riddhi. That was like an amazing presentation. I'd like the judges to pass in some comments and ask whatever questions that they have. Tech team, can you please unmute the judges?
Please go ahead, Professor Ganesh.
No, sir, you can continue. I'll.
Okay, sure, sir. Sure.
Yeah.
So, firstly, a very good presentation, Popkin. The first question that I have is that why would someone want to? I mean, I saw the process. Everything else is great in terms of making the product. The major concern that I have is sugarcane is a perishable commodity. Sourcing sugarcane is a big challenge, and sugarcane is it's a product for making sugar, which is a very politically dominated lobby. How do you plan to get sugarcane and then also preserve, get this entire process sorted? Because the farmers are usually in cooperatives, and the entire process is a different ball game altogether.
Riddhi, you're not audible. Technical team, please unmute her.
Am I audible now?
Yeah, now you're audible.
Yeah. So we can try to deal with farmers so that they can also provide us the best sugarcane that they have, and we can try to produce a fresh sugarcane juice that each and every person can have, as it has no added sugars and preservatives, so it is not harmful. But compared to Pepsi, Coca-Cola, they are all harmful for our body. But still, we drink that. So sugarcane juice is very much good compared to those drinks.
Okay, thank you so much, Riddhi.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now we
So,
have with us
Riddhi,
next
I have
part.
just one question to add, Riddhi, to you. Do you also know the competitors who are there in the market for sugarcane already packed juice?
Only local peoples.
No. Do you know there are other competitors in the market who have these packaged sugarcane juice, which is available in the supermarket?
I guess they're in the small areas.
Is it? You can see in these hyper cities and the food courts, D-Mart also, I guess, where there's available a juice called Raw, okay, which has a packaged sugarcane also. So, have you done any competitor studies or anything before you came out with this product?
No, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Riddhi. Otherwise, a wonderful presentation. Your way of expression and the way you put on it is very nice. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Naveen sir. Thank you, Ganesh sir.
Now we have with the next participant, PM2 Miloni Gala.
Everyone, I hope I'm audible.
Yes, you're audible, Miloni.
Okay, everyone, I just have one thing from you all. Every time in my presentation, when I say fun or something that is relating to fun to you, you have to leave a comment, or for everyone on the Zoom call, you have to leave a reaction for me. Okay, so today I'm going to give you all a product that is made in India and for Indians. But before I go ahead, I have a quick question for you all. Can you tell me that in your room, how many products are made in India? You were surprised, like seeing the amount of products that in your own room are not made in India. Do not worry. Today, as I said earlier, I have come up with a product that is made in India and you're not going to hesitate before buying it. But before I tell you about my product, I would like to first quickly brush up on what is made in India and vocal for local. So, as we already know that Make in India is an initiative taken up by our Honorable Prime Minister 6 years back, and this has already been so fruitful for our economy. But with the ongoing pandemic, we have been pushed behind a few years. But the government came up with Vocal for Local. Vocal for Local is an initiative which helps promote and push local products. Now, you know what? I was reading a book earlier, The Joy of Making Indian Toys by Sudarshan Khanna, and I also saw Narendra Modi's video on Vocal for Local when he was talking about that us Indians should buy Indian toys instead of the normal toys that we buy for our children. And then a question popped in my head. Is this actually so important for us Indians to buy toys that are made in India or by Indian toy makers? And the answer is yes, because our toys that we buy for our children are instant gratification and instant forgetful kind of toys. But at Toys on Wheels, we have come up with a very innovative product that is made in India and made by the Indian toy makers. So, your worry of choosing the best toy for your child is taken off your backs. But if you're an adult or someone who doesn't have a child, don't worry, we've got you covered as well. You know that feeling you have before a party or before a sleepover where you're like, what game should I do? What should I do to make this party more fun? So, for that, we have also got some adult games for our adult customers. Also, we at Toys at Wheels have an amazing policy of sharing and caring, wherein we teach the children to share and care. So, at Toys at Wheels, we also believe that the child should only play with such kind of toys that is incorporated with fun. We believe in what Rabindranath Tagore has said, that every toy that is best is only when it is incomplete and it is completed by the participation of the child while playing. So, at Toys at Wheels, we give out 6 toys per month, out of which 4 toys is selected by you, the subscriber, and 2 toys is selected by us. And that toy is very innovative, creative, and that toy is specifically chosen for your child as per their wishes. So, as you have already seen, that for children, what policies we have. For adults, we have a slightly different policy. So, to make your party a party, you know whom to contact. That is us, Toys on Wheels. We have different packages for our adults. That is the quarantine special package, the kiddie party package, or any birthday or festivities. All you need to do is subscribe is to go on our website and purchase the package 3 days prior to your event. And voila, your package will be at your doorstep. So I know this is the most awaited question that you all might be having. That what is a toys and games list? I will tell you all, it is a very huge list, but I have shot down some interesting and most loved toys and games that we have. For children 0 to 5, we have amazing toys like geometric 3D building block, electric book, and words for children. For 8 years and above, we have toy remote control car, sequence, trivia questions, and for our adult customers, we have amazing games like What Do You Meme or Sanskar versus Cards. And do not worry, we keep on updating our list every 7 weeks. So you're going to get new products every time. So if you have a question about the pricing and you just wonder that it's such a steal deal, so what would be the price be? Do not worry. We are very reasonable and pocket friendly. So we also have a one-time offer for you. For early bird discount, it's 15%, and for group discount, it's 20%. For adults, we have a different kind of policy. So if you want to buy a product or you want to purchase the package, you just have to go on our website and select the package that you like. Each package is going to have 4 games. If you want additional games, you can choose that as well. And the price of the package will vary from your liking. But do not worry, each package is of 3,000 or under 3,000. There is a minimum deposit charges that you will have to pay. And yes, for adults as well, we have one-time offer that is on quarantine special package. So if you still have a question that why should you subscribe to Toys on Wheels, I will answer that question for you. We are sustainable, we are pocket friendly because you've already seen our prices. We have all made in India toys which are pre-loved and passed forward to all our subscribers. And for adults, you already know we are making all your events fun from now. And with the ongoing pandemic, I know everyone is a little scared. So Toys on Wheels personally triple checks the quality of the product and only passes it forward after it has gone through a thorough sanitation. So, if you have any questions or any queries for us, you can contact us on all our social media handles or even go on our website. Before I go, I would just like to end with what Google says: make small, strong. Thank you.
Thank you, Milani. That was like really, really wonderful. I'd like to ask the judges if they have any questions or they'll have to pass any comments, whatever it is. Naveen sir, Ganesh sir, over to you.
Miloni, a very effective presentation. You also tried to engage the audience by using the chat and the emotion sections. Um, there was the only reflection that I would have had was that there was too much of content. Everything else was good. So there was too much of content coming in. If the idea could have been presented in a more impactful manner in terms of tuck, 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 it would have gone even better. Just a one area of improvement. Otherwise, you were fabulous. All the best.
Thank you so much, Naveen sir.
Yes, Milani, you were good, very good. In fact, I liked the presentation very much, the way you carried out. And as I said, probably you could make it more concise to take us through the whole process. Also, I like the way you promoted in the end with the different social media portals, which is something very important nowadays to go on. I also would like to know from you that do you know of anyone already manufacturing or marketing such kind of products in India now,
Yes.
locally?
Yes, I do. So as I mentioned earlier, that Mr. Narendra Modi, our Honorable Prime Minister, has spoken about vocal for local in specific toy areas. So during his Man Ki Baat episode that he keeps on releasing, so in May, he was talking about how us Indians should buy the Indian toy makers, say toys. So in that, I have seen from May till now, if you see the amount of people purchasing Indian toys, and also there are a few companies that have tried to incorporate the Indian toys because it is very helpful for our Indian toy makers as well. So like Fun School and a few other businesses already in the market has tried to incorporate it, but I think we would still need a few years to get into the market. Like I'm talking about other business owners, it'll still take like a little structured format for them to incorporate both modern toys as well as Indian toys.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that question, sir.
Miloni. So now I would like to call our next participant, CM3, Bhavik Deora. Bhavik?
Hi, Bhavik, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
we
you're
can
audible.
hear you.
Can I just check if my presentation is working with the remote
Sure.
control?
Technical team, please check it.
Bhavik, you have the remote control now.
Unmute. All right, can I start?
Yes, Bhavik, you can start.
All right. Good morning, one and all present here. I am Bhavik Devra from FYBMS. Let's begin our interaction with a bit of imagination. हाँ, तो गाइस कोरोना खत्म हो चुका है. हाँ हुआ नहीं है, पर सोचने में क्या ही जा रहा है. तो गाइस कोरोना खत्म हो चुका है. तुमने कैसे न कैसे अपने फ्रेंड्स और तो और अपनी क्रश को भी 2 दिन के एडवेंचर ट्रिप के लिए मना लिया है. अगेन गाइस, आई वांट यू ऑल टू रिमेंबर दिस इज इमेजिनेशन. सो गाइस, तुमने व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप ट्रिप के लिए बना लिया है और व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप पर ट्रिप के अलावा सारी बातें हो रही हैं. फाइनली ट्रिप के एक दिन पहले भी तुम टाइम पास ही कर रहे हो. कॉज गाइस, वी आर इंडियंस. प्रिपरेशन और प्लानिंग तो हमारे परदादाओं ने भी नहीं की थी, तो हम क्या ही खास हैं. सो गाइस, फाइनली आ गया ट्रिप का दिन. हम बस पे हैं और बस के ट्रिप पे हम ज़ेबा और मानस की खिल्ली उड़ा रहे हैं. कॉज ये वो नादान परिंदे हैं जिन्हें हम कुछ भी कहें ये कुछ नहीं कहेंगे. हम फाइनली ट्रिप पर पहुंच चुके हैं और 4 घंटे की माउंटेन क्लाइंबिंग और फोटो सेशन के बाद हम ऊपर पहुंच चुके हैं. इट वॉज एन अमेजिंग व्यू एंड वी रियली लव्ड इट. पर ऊपर पहुंचते ही हमें न्यूटन सर की बातें याद आई. व्हाट गोज अप मस्ट कम डाउन. सो हम नीचे आ रहे थे एंड इट वॉज ऑलमोस्ट नाइट टाइम एंड माई फ्रेंड्स दे रियलाइज्ड कि उनके फोन की बैटरी बहुत लो है. Is it obvious after a whole day of usage of phone? That's pretty obvious. And just like any person would do, they went for their chargers. Par twist, जंगलों के बीचों बीच इन्हें पावर प्लग कौन देने वाला था? एंड द अमेजिंग थिंग इज मेरे सारे फ्रेंड्स ऐसे ही थे जो सिर्फ चार्जर लेके आए थे। नहीं, इन्हें क्या लगा था हम किसी होटल ट्रिप पर जा रहे हैं। सो गाइस, ये क्राइसिस हो गया था। और मेरे दोस्तों की प्रॉब्लम ये नहीं थी कि हम लोगों को कांटेक्ट कैसे करेंगे, हम गुम जाएंगे, नहीं। देयर कंसर्न वाज हम पोस्ट कैसे करेंगे। सो गाइस, देन यू रिमेंबर यू बॉट योर ओन लीफ पावर बैंक and 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 your there's always one negative person in your group who was like, bro, हम 5 लोग हैं, हम 2 दिन के ट्रिप के लिए आए हैं, तो एक पावर बैंक से कैसे काम चलेगा? But guys, don't worry, our leaf power bank is solar chargeable. And guys, जैसे ही तुमने उन्हें पावर बैंक दिया, तुम्हारे टिपिकल दोस्त ने उसे ऑलरेडी पानी में गिरा दिया है। पर वो भी प्रॉब्लम नहीं है गाइस, तुम्हारा लीफ पावर बैंक वाटर प्रूफ भी है। सो गाइस, एक हमारा लीफ पावर बैंक आपके कितने काम आया? इसने तुम्हारी दोस्तों में तुम्हारी इज्जत बढ़ा दी, तुम्हारी क्रश के सामने तुम्हें हीरो बना दिया, और फोन्स, वेल वो तो चार्ज हो गए। सो गाइस, हम ट्रिप से आ चुके हैं एंड फाइनली अगले दिन तुम्हारा दोस्त तुमसे पूछता है कि ब्रो, तेरा लीफ पावर बैंक इतना स्ट्रांग है, तो व्हाई डोंट यू प्रोड्यूस मोर ऑफ दिस एंड सेल देम? आई थॉट ऑफ इट एज अ गुड अपॉर्चुनिटी एंड आई सीज्ड इट. And I began with asking people their problems regarding their charging and their phone. And it was amazing and astonishing both at the same time. There were no power banks which were cheap and they could contain more energy both at the same time. So, with my own innovation, I thought of using lithium power cells, which were really cheap, could contain more energy and had greater battery life. That was a really innovative idea. And the amazing thing about our Leaf power bank is it also had multiple HDMI ports. तुम ट्रिप पर गए और तुमने अपने दोस्तों के साथ मूवीज नहीं देखी रात को, तो तुमने क्या किया? And another uses of my Leaf power bank is it can also be used as a Wi-Fi router. All you need is an Ethernet cable. The another thing about my Leaf power bank is it is also custom made according to the need of the consumer. The consumer can control its shape, its color, and also its portability factor. In 2020, a phone without its charging is like a human without a heart. A person cannot function today without their phones due to the connection and stuff. And guys, I think this is a great idea, and I can probably get some of the investors to invest their money in it and make my Leaf power bank a globally renowned product in 4 years. And this is my plan to make my Leaf power bank from a local to a global product. Sorry guys, मुझे जाना होगा, मुझे मेरी क्रश का कॉल आ रहा है. Thank you.
Okay, Bhavik, जाओ अपनी क्रश से बात कर लो. We have no issues. Well, that presentation was like really nice, and I really like the idea. I'd like the judges to ask you questions. Naveen sir, Ganesh sir, over to you. Technical team, can you please unmute them?
Excellent presentation, my friend, Bhavik Devra. I wanted to ask you, what's the competition in this space? How many more players are there providing lithium battery chargers, and how do you think that you'll be able to compete with them?
Yes, sir. So I did a little research on it, and as I said, the normal power bank companies, it can be Skull Candy, it can be JBL, they have a really good brand value, and their power banks, they may contain more energy, but they would be really expensive, which the local people cannot afford. And if they contain more energy, then they do not have a long battery life. So I believe with my lithium power cells, I can solve that problem. And regarding the future plans, I think this, as I specified, I think it's a great idea. And with all my assets, liabilities, profits, with the obviously quarantine cannot be predicted, but with other factors, I believe I can actually make this a globally renowned product in 4 years. With all that in aspect.
Thank you. All the best.
Thank you, sir.
Bhavik, how do you plan to market this product?
So at first I thought I would make it I make a site on it, but then I realized that people don't randomly click on pop-ups. I mean, you obviously you cancel them. So at first I thought I would try them with my friends. and I would get their reviews on it. As I specified, I would ask people their problems regarding what current problems, what do you usually face with your phones when you go on outdoor meetings and stuff. And with that, I would expand my area, as in my locality, and then as people are impressed by my product, I think word spreads. So I guess that can work. And once I make it a known product, I can then make a site of it, and then people would search on my site rather than putting it on a pop-up.
So do you think there are other means by which you could promote your product faster than waiting for a campaign as such? Are there other social media platforms where you could, if I have a product with me, can I promote it instantly?
Yes, sir. There are also sponsorship things, but I think as a startup, I don't think that would be feasible for me. So for a local level, for me, I would put it up on my Insta story, and I would ask my friends who are supportive of my idea. So like, भाई देखो, अगर अच्छा लगा तुझे ये प्रोडक्ट तो तू इसका रिव्यू दे ना. मैं तुझे इसके अगले बार पे तू रिव्यू देगा, मैं तुझे डिस्काउंट भी दे दूंगा, क्या पता अगर अच्छा रिव्यू हुआ, and I would get more crowd of it.
Cool. Thank you so much, Bhavik.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Bhavik.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Bhavik. Now we have our next participant, CM4, Chaitra Vivek Parab.
Hi, Chaitra.
Yes.
Chaitra, can you just raise your hand so that our tech team will unmute you? I guess she has some issues like network issues or something. We'll just proceed and we'll give her a chance later on.
Am I audible?
Okay, you're here. Okay. Yeah, you're audible.
Okay, but I cannot see the arrows for the next slide.
Technical
You need
team
to-
coordinate.
Yeah, you need to click on the screen first.
Yeah,
Bottom left.
no,
Click.
there's no option showing up.
Yeah, click there.
Should I just tell you to just change the slide? Would that work?
Yeah, Siddhant will do it.
All right. Okay, I got it.
Got it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got it.
Okay.
Okay. So a very warm welcome to one and all present here. This is Chaitra presenting on the given topic Vocal for Local, a great initiative by our Prime Minister Modi ji, which says Atmanirbhar Bharat. In the course of time, I realized that penning down such events create a great history. Also, we have been listening that a strongest weapon that a person can have is a pen and his words. So you must be realizing that I've been constantly using the word pen because the product that I have come up with is a pen. Next slide. Okay, so I have come up with a product under the brand name of Gentle Pen, a good pen for a good woman. It is a fountain pen that I've come up with. So you must be wondering what is rice straws doing in the presentation of a fountain pen. So yes, this is what makes my pen more of an Indianized product and makes it a unique product. So as we all know that India is the second largest producer of rice, and along with such a great and huge production comes great waste, which is the rice straws. But also rice straw is a great substitute to wood. So this waste is not actually a waste, but a substitute to wood. And always we have been seeing that we find great pens with great structure and quality, which are made up of wood. But why to go for wood and harm the environment when we have a great substitute, which is already a waste and is going to a waste? So why not transform this substance and make it into a great pen? So my product characteristics. So as I mentioned that the product is going to be an Indianized product because the raw materials that are going to be required are all going to be an Indian manufactured or are going to be available within India.
And always whenever we try to go for a product, we always try to see the comfort level of the product. So my pen, it comes with a great grip and easy to use. It is a lightweight pen, because usually we see that the fountain pens which are available in the market are made up of metal, and these pens turn to become heavy. But this pen being made out of wood, so it will be light in weight, with unique shape, with great impression, rich quality nips, because that is what makes the fountain pen more of a unique. So it will be economic and eco-friendly. As I said, that it is going to be produced with the with the rice straw which is remaining. So it becomes very eco-friendly, and it is going to be economic, not only for the purchaser but also for the producer. It is going to be durable and everlasting product. That is because it is made up of wood, and it is going to have a substance which will keep the wood long lasting. Also, we are giving them a changeable nib facility, due to which if ever your nib breaks off, you can always change, and this makes the pen last with you forever. And we come with a variations with the designs. Okay. So whom is the product made for? So we are targeting the audience above the age of 15 years, because we look for the students who are interested in calligraphy and artwork, who use the fountain pens. Also, we look for the corporate professionals, businessmen, entrepreneurs who use the fountain pens on a large scale. Also, the price range that we are looking for selling the product will be in the range of 70 to 100 rupees, so it becomes very easy and affordable for the person of an upper class, and also for an upper middle class, and for that matter a middle class can also think of purchasing a pen, because this pen is going to last with you forever. And being an Indian product, the first target would be the Indian market. Okay, so as I said, that this product is not only going to be effective, going to be affordable for the consumer, but the producer also. So this is how these are the ingredients that are going to be required for the production of the pen. That is the rice straws. That is the ways that we are going to convert into the wood material, and then the ink, the resin, the varnish oil to keep the pen everlasting, machineries, some skill artisans, and some tools which are going to be required for the production. So an estimated cost that I have come up with is around 28,000, 28,334 rupees, which I round up for some other expenses, and I come with a budget of 30,000 to set up the whole production unit. But this is going to be a one-time unit for production. Once this unit is set, the production of the pen would not be more than 50 rupees, and we are going to be selling it from in the range of 70 to 100 rupees. So it is a complete profit for the producer also, and economic for the purchaser too. So advertisement plays a very great role. So we are going to come up with such great advertisement which will be appealing and which gives the people a good class. So where are we going to market this? So we are going to target the magazines, the newspapers, the social media handles. Also we are going to try to display the product in the malls, in the billboards and such places where we can grab the attention of our major target audience, because we find our major target audience there. So the close competitors, so these are my close competitors whom I see in the market, who are too much in the run of the fountain pens. But as you see, these are not Indianized brands. These brands belong to some of the other countries. So my brand comes up with an Indianized product with all the Indian elements. So this becomes a shout out for the local, local for the vocal for local. So thank you.
Thank you, Chaitra. Can we have judges' questions now? Ganesh sir, Naveen sir, over to you.
Chaitra.
Thank you, Nirjana. Very good presentation, Ms. Parab. I am a fountain pen user myself, so I can relate to your product. A couple of questions that I had was, you're targeting only the men by choice, or is it that you feel that women will not use your product? I have a couple of more questions after this. Huh?
Sir, that is the reason that I have tagline my tagline is woo and men, so that is WOMEN. So it is with an hyphen, so that includes the woman and the men. So it's for both.
But your tagline in the advertisement slide shows where good pen for men. I don't remember the
Okay,
exact.
maybe it must be a technical glitch that must have been left from mine. But if you see my tagline, it is for woo and men, so that is becomes a woman. So
Yeah.
that is what my tagline is.
Okay, no, the presentation is fabulous. You have put a lot of thought into how your material costing would be, how your advertisement would be. So if you ask me, the presentation per se is brilliant because you touched all the aspects. So that's not a problem at all. My second question is, how do you plan to, what kind of ink dispersing technology will you use to ensure that the refills of this pen are done? How will the person who buys your pen refill the ink? How does it work?
Okay, so sir, in the basic, I have just introduced my pen, but then we are going to come up with complete packages where we also provide them with inks and we provide them with nibs, which as I said, which are going to be changeable nibs. So we are going to come up with a package which are going to have all the elements that are required that I mentioned, like the nibs, the ink. We are going to come up with all those packaging in the later stage, but we are going to start with with the product that is the fountain pen.
Beta, but the whole idea of a fountain pen is that a person who possesses it wants to refill it every now and then.
Yes,
so
sir.
if I am a Mont Blanc proud owner, is because Mont Blanc also takes care of me and gives me ink every now and then, and that brand remains on my chest forever. That it's a very premium brand that I'm wearing on my.
Yes, sir.
So just
Yes, sir, but I've realized that when I did a research kind of thing, so I realized that when the product came into the market, they first came up with a pen and then they started with expanding this ahead. So that is the same action plan that I've come up with, that I'll introduce the pen first and then I'm going to start an action when when a purchaser comes to me. I'll also give them an option for the ink and the other nibs and everything, because that is what my product is. So I'm going to have all the range, but I'm going to introduce the pen first. That is the main motive of the brand.
Great. I'll be your first customer. All the best.
For sure, sir. Thank you.
Over to you, Ganesh, sir.
Okay. I think sir has covered almost everything, but I just had one query here. You
Yes,
said
sir.
you're going to target for people also for calligraphy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So do you know that in calligraphy, it's not a single nib, but there are different types of
Yes, sir.
nibs to
Yes,
be
sir.
provided?
Yes, sir. Yes. So we'll have a separate section for the nibs also, because I have given a changeable nib option. So we'll have different categories of nibs available with us, where we'll look after all kinds of writings. Like for the calligraphy thing, we'll have a nib which will be suitable. We'll have different ranges of nib which will be suitable for the students who will be using the calligraphy.
You also know that they use different colors?
Yes, sir. Our ink is going to come into majorly 3 different colors in the beginning, which will be red, blue, and black, which are the 3 basic colors. And looking to the response, we'll be expanding the brand and the ink colors and everything ahead.
So you haven't basically thought of the cost of this set which you're going to provide. You have just thought of the cost of a single.
Yes, single pen. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Overall, I would say yes. As sir said very clearly, your presentation was good. It actually covered the strategy of marketing, then the cost which is required. So I'm impressed with the presentation.
Thank you so much. My pleasure.
Thank you, Chitra.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Chitra. Now, I would like to call our next participant, CM5, Saurabh Buthoria.
Hi, Saurav. Can you unmute yourself?
Yeah. So am I audible and visible?
Yes, you're visible and audible.
Oh, okay, sir. Thank you. So good morning, respected judges and one and all present here. So before I discuss about my idea, I would like to start with a story. A month ago, I was really worried about gaining weight and increasing my height. With the lack of protein sources I had as a vegetarian, I asked my friends on some tips and quick hacks, and most of them, to my disappointment, gave the same 2 answers: start consuming meat or start taking protein shakes. So I initially did start taking protein shakes, but I was not pretty much convinced about them. since there was no external proof claiming the benefits that protein shakes come up with. In fact, some of the articles even said that they come up with a risk of cancer. So again, I did my research and I came across some interesting statistics online. India India is one of the world's biggest vegetarian population, more than 38% of its population being vegetarian. Indian contains more vegetarians than the rest of the world combined. So an average adult should at least have 0.36 grams of protein per pound they weigh. And in India, we only consume around 0.10 grams of protein for the per pound in India for the per pound they weigh. So interestingly, I figured this out that this was not just a problem with me, but this was a problem with many people around the country. And we needed to provide many protein sources to actually inculcate in their diet. So I asked myself three questions. Can I provide vegetarian population with a good protein source? Can I provide existing meat eaters with a better protein source? And third question, can I make the protein source healthier and tastier? And then I read a book, Start with Why. And Sir Simon Sinek told me that every idea should have a why behind it. What every organization knows is that how they do. But what most of the organizations fail to realize is why they do what they do. I had a clear why in my idea. At we believe there is a better way to feed the planet. And our mission is to create the future of protein by providing delicious plant-based meals. And by shifting from meat to plant. Hello,
Yes, you're audible.
hello. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible. Continue.
Uh, I cannot change my slide. I cannot change my slide. Could you please help me with it?
Yeah. Technical team, please help him with changing the slide. Siddharth.
Okay. Okay.
Is that okay, Saurabh? Saurabh, can you unmute yourself and speak? Technical team, please unmute him. Siddharth, can you check if he is there or not and if he is unmuted?
I'm sorry that there might be a technical error on my side. I'm really sorry about that.
It's okay. You can continue now.
So do I have the access to the screen?
Yeah.
Or Siddharth, could you please help me with changing my slides?
Yes, I'll change. You tell me.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, judges. So I asked these three questions and I came up with this idea. What I discovered that by just shifting from meat to plants, I can improve human health. I can also impact climate change and I can address global resource constraints just by shifting from meat to plants. Could you please change the slide, Siddharth? Yes. So first, let me educate you about the pros and cons of having a meat diet and why should meat eaters also consider going vegan. So meat is an essential source of protein, as we all know, and protein are essential building blocks of a human body. Meat is also essential source for riboflavin and iron and vitamin B12, which in turn helps in the formation of red blood cells. It also helps us to have a strong immune system. But meat also comes with its disadvantages. Most of the meat eaters are more obese than vegetarians or vegans are. In fact, they also have a higher risk of rectum or colon cancer by a staggering 18%. So, Next slide, please.
Siddharth, please change the slide. Yeah.
Next slide, please. Yes, so this is one of the most interesting statistics that all of us need to pay attention on. In United States of America, the average meat consumption per person per year is 124.8 kilograms, and the life expectancy is 78.3 years. Whereas in Japan, the average meat consumption is only 43.9 kilograms, and the life expectancy is 82.6 years. So you can easily conclude that reducing meat in your diet can actually increase your life expectancy. Next slide, please. Next slide. So not only it helps ourselves, but it also has a positive impact on the climate change. Since the people who don't know, cows, which are the essential source of beef, contribute more than 14% of the world's greenhouse gases, which is more than the combined amount of greenhouse gases emitted by cars and airplanes. Also, 1 pound of flesh takes 100 times more water than 1 ounce of grain. Hence, we can conserve lots and lots of forests and lessen the emission of greenhouse gases. And of course, we can save the life of one animal. Next slide, please. So by now I've been clear that I want to make meat from plants, but how am I going to do that? Let me educate to you on how I'm going to do that. So meat contains 9 essential amino acids which the body cannot produce. And those essential amino acids are also present in vegan diet or vegetarian diet. And those substances can be combined to form a protein source such as peas, chickpeas, soya, mushroom. These all can be formed and combined to form one protein source which is better for your health, tastier, and comes with less disadvantages that meat does. Next slide, please. Oh, just a second. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, next slide. Yes. So we not only make burgers, beef burgers, the vegan meat beef burgers, but we also happen to make vegan kebabs, sausages, and meatballs. And all of them are 90% similar in taste as non-vegetarian diet has. Next slide, please. So how do I happen to sell all of these products? So there are 4 essential mediums that I'm going to sell these products in. One is that I'll be tying up with Amazon and Flipkart and selling my frozen vegan meat burgers and vegan sausages in these online places. We'll also be tying up with various restaurants and movie theaters so that we can sell our product to them. And of course, we'll be tying up with supermarkets and retail stores where we can reach the direct end consumer, who can in turn buy our products and fry it just in 2 or 3 minutes at the comfort of their home. Next slide, please. When it comes to marketing, we have very less to do. Veganism has been in the limelight since 2019 thanks to all the Indian and Hollywood celebrities who are converting to veganism. Some of these examples are Virat Kohli, Amir Khan, Sonakshi Sinha, Jay-Z, and many of them. So yes, next slide, please. So when it comes to market segmentation, there are 4 criteria, which includes demography. In demography, we are primarily going to focus millennials aged 16 to 35 years of age, and income level of middle class income level, and psychography and behavioral. When I talk about psychography and behavioral aspect, we are going to primarily focus on Generation Z, who are ready for change and who feel responsible for the environment and responsible for their own diet, and who are fitness enthusiasts. Geographic location, we are primarily going to sell all our products in all the metropolitan cities and cities which have high vegan populations such as Rajasthan, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, and Haryana. Next slide, please. Also, when it comes to our marketing, we are tying up with various fitness bloggers in Instagram and YouTube who can educate our audience about the benefits of veganism. This is one of our employees picture with Mr. Manoj Patil, who is India's fitness athlete and is Mr. India. So we are going to tie up with various YouTube influencers, bloggers, and reach to the audience. Thank you. Thank you. This was my presentation, and I hope you like my idea.
Thank you, Saurabh. That was quite wonderful. I'd like to ask Naveen sir and Ganesh sir if they have any questions. Over to you, Ganesh sir and Naveen sir.
Yes, Saurabh.
Yes, sir.
So I wanted to know from you that what is the product that you are planning to make? Is it a protein containing ready to fry? What product is it?
Sir, I'm really sorry for not being clear about that. Sir, actually, we happen to make wheat burgers and sausages, which are actually, which taste similarly like meat does. But we are going to make it from vegan substances such as peas, chickpeas, soya flakes, and stuff. So it will contribute in the advantages that meat gives us, but it will also minus the disadvantages that meat comes with.
Okay. So did you do any sort of an, you said about market segmentation here. So
yes,
did
sir.
you also do any other analysis?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So,
So actually, sir, I came across this company in America, Beyond Meat. What it does is it provides beef patties which are vegan, okay, but it tastes similar like the actual beef. And that is a public company, sir, and it is $1 billion valued company right now. So it does similarly what I do, but I happen to do this in India, and they are doing this in America. So as of in India, I don't have any competition as of now.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, good presentation. I love the artwork and the infographics there. And as Ganesh sir rightly pointed out, I was a bit confused as to what you're trying to sell. So that was one thing which could have come out a bit more clearer. That's the only reflection. Coming to the kind of product that you're launching, can you also tell me, are there any other vegan providers? Firstly, are you going to go veg or are you going vegan? Because veg and vegan are different.
Yes,
So,
sir. Yes, sir.
And why not veg? Why only vegan?
So there are two aspects out here. I'm going to make both products for vegetarian population and vegan population. Since vegan is in the limelight in the recent years, since many celebrities are going vegan, so I've also launched a segment which will only cater to vegan population. But since our India consists of most of the vegetarian population and dairy products are an essential diet in our country, hence I've also launched the vegetarian segment,
Okay.
which will primarily differ me from Beyond Meat in America.
Okay, great. Overall, good presentation. And as judges and as we had discussed earlier, we are not going to deduct marks for any of the technical glitches, any of change of slides that you all say, or any of the voice issue that has happened. So don't worry about the technical glitch that happened in your presentation. Overall, a great presentation. All the best.
Thank you, Naveen sir. I'm really sorry about the technical glitch.
Don't worry about that. That's what we told you. That don't worry about the. It's now the new normal. It could happen to me or it could happen to any one of us. Don't worry.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you, Saurabh. Thank you, Naveen sir. Thank you, Ganesh sir.
And now I would like to call our next participant, CM6, Kriti Shukla.
Hi, Kriti. You're here?
Yes, she's here.
Technical team, please unmute her.
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, so where do I have to click to change the PPT?
Technical team, can you please help her out with it? If you want, Kriti, you can just tell them to change the slide. They'll do it for you.
Wait, 1 second.
Sure.
I guess it's working.
Yeah, it's working? Okay, cool.
Wait. First slide.
Yeah, there's your first slide.
Working.
Sorry, you're not audible properly.
Okay.
Yeah.
A very good morning to one and all present here. Abhishek, just 1 second. My internet connection is unstable. Just 1 second.
Sure.
अरे यार इसे connected नहीं है ना ये. Wait. Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. A very good morning to one and all present here. My name is K.P.B Shukla and I'm here to present my startup plan through my hypothetical product. Our theme is book. Next slide. Okay. Our theme is vocal for local. And we all are well aware about the crisis our Indian economy is facing. We have witnessed the worst GDP till date, unemployment being on its peak, and a war-like situation with our neighboring country China, which is also our biggest importer of goods. So by just banning Chinese products, we won't improve our GDP. Instead, we need to start consuming more local products that are made in India. The only way to cope up with this situation is by consuming more local products, increase the export, and decrease the import. The product that I have chosen is a bamboo glass. And the reason why I've chosen this product, hello?
Yeah, Kriti.
Can you guys just change the PPT? It's happening on its own.
Yes,
Sure.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay. The product that I have chosen is a bamboo glass. And it's again features. I want the product introduction slide.
Siddharth, please help her out with it.
Okay, thank you. The product that I have chosen is a bamboo glass, and the reason why I've chosen this product is firstly because it's eco-friendly and biodegradable. People aware about climate change and have started to adapt this eco-friendly lifestyle. Our products are handmade, and the worker did not to have any skills, so no skills are required. So whenever we talk about India and its development, we usually tend to forget about Northeast India, and bamboos are mostly found in Northeast India. So this Vocal for Local campaign could be a great initiative to give a head start to this tribal communities of India. Next slide. Next slide.
Siddharth, please change the slide.
Features. Now, why you as a consumer should buy my product? Firstly, no, it's fine.
Kriti, I guess you
Can
have
we go back to the feature
stable
slide?
internet connection. You're not audible properly.
Guys, can I say next after this till I just make my internet connection stable?
Sure. We can do that. We'll have one presentation, and after that, we'll invite you over. Take care.
Okay, so next participant, CM7, Mansi Patole.
Hi, Mansi, you here? Technical team, can you please unmute her?
Raise your hand.
Siddharth, can you please unmute Mansi?
Yeah, I'm done. Can you please remove the access to Mansi Patore too?
Yeah. Siddharth, please do that. Share the screen and give her the remote control.
You have the access now.
Okay. Okay. Uh, so a very good afternoon to one and all present over here. I'm Mansi Patore, and the product which I have selected is magnetic generator, which is perfect example for to promote vocal for local. So my whole aim of choosing this product is to use less electricity. But one would wonder why to save electricity. As we have read and as we know that energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. But and which is true, but the resources from which the energy is harnessed are likely to deplete. Like for instance, coal, which directly contributes to the generation of electricity, is likely to deplete uh, in a big way. So obviously, the wastage is also contributing to the same. This makes it necessary to save electricity. Next slide. Uh, Okay. Now talking about the product, my product name is Maggie, that is magnetic generator. So generator is an instrument which generates electricity by converting fossil fuels into the electricity by means of other elements in it. So magnetic generator is a kind of similar thing that generates electricity. Now here, instead of using scarce resources, we are using some metal and some amount of physics to generate electricity. So in this, we have two types of magnets, one with a high volt exhaust fan and another with some kind of connectors. So as is my diagram visible?
Not really.
Um,
Not visible.
no?
It's not visible. Could you just put in more light on it because it's like dark, you know?
One sec, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Please.
Is it now visible?
No, it's
No,
not visible.
not really.
I'll share the screen afterwards. Okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. So like here, as you the first off, we spin the rotator so that a positive voltage is induced to the base side of the coil, which then pushes the current through the base of the transistor. This opens the collector, and the current can flow to the another coil, which therefore builds up a magnetic. And because of this, the negative voltage is induced in the another coil, which closes the connector emitter path. Then the storage energy of the coil in the magnetic field gets pushed to the neon bulb, which lights up which lights up. So after the base coil gets the once again the induce with a positive voltage, and the cycle repeats all over again. So this rotating generates an enough amount of electricity to charge your bulb, your small or medium size fan, and also charge your phone. Now talking about the business module, vendors are going to buy and make this thing at a minimum cost. Materials required for that are on the screen. That is the cuboid magnet, round magnet, connectors, exhaust fan, and wires. So like the manufacturing cost of the single product is below 1000, and the price range which we are gonna plan is between 1000 to 1400 to 1500. So the it is very cheap. So like capital for according to the capital formation, now the capital invested in this project includes the rent for the small factory as well as the salaries of employees who will definitely will get appointed to carry out the business. So the overall investment is between 4 to 5 lakhs, in which 1 lakh 20,000.
Mansi, you're not audible.
Network issues there.
Yeah, there's some network issue. We'll just wait for a minute or two until it gets resolved. Mansi, are you here? Technical team, please unmute her.
Actually, I was just here to handle the remote access. Her network issues, I guess she has some network issues. She's not in the meeting right now.
Okay, so what shall we do? We should like continue or she'll be joining or not? Can you tell me that?
Yeah, she'll be joining in a few seconds. She's trying to get a net backup.
Sure, sure. We'll just give her a minute to join, guys. Till then, Naveen sir and Ganesh sir, how do you like the participants and what do you think about the entire ideas?
Okay, so firstly, I think I would like to congratulate the entire team at Hinduja College. The presentation club has done justice to the work that they were supposed to do. I think they've got the best of the people. Very professionally managed, time well taken care of, and technically also very beautifully done. These are all new normals, and I personally feel that this is now all part of the game. Overall, the experience has been great till now, and I'm sure that the club, under the mentorship of all your faculty members who are amazing people, will do fantabulously well. All the best to you all. Keep up the great work.
Thank you, sir. Means a lot. Seriously.
Actually, really well organized, I would say, as sir has already commented. And I actually like the word which you have used for your program also, corporate Meraki, which is something putting your soul into something, especially in your workplace, which I really appreciate because this really goes in tandem with what you're actually trying to do here by giving them also a chance to show what product they could launch or probably what product could they create. So
Yeah.
wonderful, I would say, initiative taken. I'm really impressed with that. Also, the way you have organized things, you started on time now, which is very important. Though there are technical glitches, but to start something on time, then there is something happens, it's fine. But then you really started on time, very appreciable. And I think the participants are also very good. So I'm enjoying the whole thing as such, and also probably learning and unlearning a lot of things from here. So it's been a
Thank you.
great experience. I hope to continue with it for the, I think another two participants are remaining. The ones
Yeah.
who have done just have. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, Mansi is back. So sorry for the technical issues. She's back.
Okay. Hi, Mansi. Technical team, can you please continue with her presentation? Yeah, and unmute her.
I'm so sorry, firstly.
That's completely okay. It's okay. Yeah.
I'll start with the business module again.
Sure.
Okay. So vendors are going to buy and make this thing at a minimum cost. The materials required for that are on the screen. That is the cuboid magnet, connectors, round magnet, exhaust fan, and wires. So manufacturing cost of the single product will be below 1,000, and the price range which we will discuss, we have done is between 1,400 to 1,500, so which is at least affordable to all the local vendors. Now talking about the capital formulation, the capital invested in this project includes the rent for all this for the small factory, as well as the salaries of 10 employees who will initially be appointed to carry out the business. So the overall investment will be 4 to 5 lakhs, in which 1 lakh 20,000 will go for salaries, and the other 1 lakh will consume the raw materials and so on. And talking about the manufacturing, the entire manufacturing of the product will be done in a small factory. The fundings for the project will be provided by some of the government subsidiaries. One of them is SPECS, that is a scheme for promotion of manufacturing of electronic components and semiconductors. And so it's an unique product, so we can use the patent for generating the capital. Now marketing wise, a small, sorry, do not harm. So marketing wise, a small vendor, we as a small vendor will have choose the word of mouth technique and distribute some pamphlets, and also the radio channels and newspapers will campaign so as to like focus on bringing about a change in the underdeveloped areas. Now talking about the advantages, it's local, so people can solve their queries, if any, very easily and locally. Secondly, it is affordable as it is cheap, plus you can take it anywhere as it is portable. Third, people can use 3 applications, that is the small LED bulb, small or medium size fan, and can also be able to charge your phone. And last but not the least, like it is not affected by any natural conditions, like solar cookers, like how solar cookers, the windmills needs wind energy, and many more. So yeah, it is most useful for the local vendors and the rural areas people. Now talking about the disadvantage, the only disadvantage of this magnetic generator is that it generates the electromagnetic electromagnetic fields to produce electricity. So these fields can be dangerous to some people who use medical equipments like a pacemaker. And also, if the cuboid magnet breaks, then the Maggie, that is my product name, might be no longer useful. Now talking about the future scope, will be eminence. There might be chances that the product can turn itself from local to global. So it has that much potential that it can create a new industry. Now new industry here means a collection of firms. So our goal for next 10 years is to expand our product range and incorporate our mechanism into kitchen appliances like refrigerator, oven, etc. Also we are thinking of tying up with several Indian product is something we have in our mind to increase our local reach and make our product global as well. Now conclusion, moving on to the conclusion, in September 2018, the government of India claimed that each and every village in India is provided with electricity, which is something that hasn't happened yet. And even if it has, the proper maintenance of such towers is not done. So our initiative is to make our product available to such areas who are not able to develop because of such mishaps. And also nowadays generation is all about investing money. So why don't we invest in Maggie, which will surely help you to generate electricity and reduce your electricity bill. As my product and the tagline says, Maggie, a small investment to reduce your electricity bill. Thank you.
Thank you, Mansi. Naveen sir, Ganesh sir, any questions? Technical team, please unmute the judges.
Ganesh sir, would you like to go first?
No, sir. You please continue. Let's keep up with the tradition.
Okay, sure. Okay, great. So good presentation, Mansi. Don't worry about the technical glitch. Again, new normal. So the question is that is it a science experiment or is it a product? And if it's a product, how will I commercially sell this product? Because what I see is you have given me the raw material to make the product myself. Or are you making it and it's an end and how will it work? Mansi?
Technical team, unmute Mansi. Siddharth, you there? Please unmute her.
Yes, I
I
have
think she's
unmuted.
facing some technical glitch or network issues.
Mansi, are you there?
Yeah, her network is facing problems again, I guess. There are some serious issues. Is it possible if we carry on with the next participant and she answers the questions later? Is it
She
okay?
won't be given a chance later on because we are short of time. So sorry. We'll just continue with the function, like program. Okay.
Can you like wait for just a minute? I would just try calling off for a minute.
I'll give you exact 1 minute.
Yeah,
Please
sure.
make it fast.
So sorry.
Is the network issue solved, Mansi?
She hasn't joined yet.
So I have already given her time.
She's
We'll just
already facing the issues. I don't think it will be back in any time. It's
so
okay.
we'll just proceed with the event. I'm so sorry for that, but we can't give any more time than this because we are already short of time. So Kriti Shukla, are you here?
Hello, yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Can we start from the start?
Presentation. No, not from the start. Please continue from where you
That will
left.
take only like 1 minute. I'll just do it from the start.
Okay, make it fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
A very good morning to one and all, a very good afternoon to one and all present here. My name is Kirti Shukla and I'm here to present plans from a hypothetical product. Our theme is vocal for local, and we are well aware about the crisis the Indian economy is facing. We have witnessed the worst GDP till date, unemployment being on its peak, and a war-like situation with our neighboring country China. It is also our biggest importer of goods. So by just banning Chinese products, we won't improve our GDP. Instead, we need to start consuming more local products that are made in India. The only way to cope up with this situation is by start consuming more local products, increase the export, and decrease the import. Next slide. The product that I have chosen, and the reason why I have chosen this product is firstly because it's eco-friendly and biodegradable. People have started to get aware about climate change and have started to adapt this lifestyle. Our products are handmade and the worker need not to have any skills, so no skills are required. So whenever we India and its development, we usually tend to forget about Northeast India. And this Vocal for Local campaign could be a great initiative to give head start to this tribal communities of India. Next slide. Features. Now, why you as a consumer should buy my product? Firstly, our product is 100% natural, no chemicals are used, it's non-toxic, and most importantly, it's health beneficial. Of course, we do understand that your health is the first priority. Our products are reusable and long-lasting. If you use it correctly, it can easily last up to 7 years. Coming to its price range, then it comes to the same price as your monthly phone recharge. If you buy a product, then you would not only just help if you buy a product, then you would not only just help India and its local for vocal campaign, but also help in promoting an eco-friendly lifestyle. Next slide. Characteristics. Our products are handcrafted by tribal Indians, so we ensure you get the best handmade qualities. It looks aesthetically beautiful. I've seen so many resorts and cafes using this product, and trust me, it looks amazing. It's also a great option to give somebody as a gift or just to keep it as a showpiece. It's natural and yet it looks so fashionable. Our products are silicon polish and leakage proof. It's strong and unlike glass, this isn't brittle in nature. It's strong yet it's very lightweight. So while transporting the product from one place to another, you don't have to worry about it getting damaged. Next slide. Marketing. Talking about the 70s, and the bamboo market is new, less competitive, quite affordable, and has a worldwide reach. We can promote it through exhibitions that government organizes for free. We can collaborate with Indian marts because we not everyone can afford to buy their own shop. Hence, it's a vocal for local campaign. So by collaborating with Indian marts such as Reliance, JioMart, D-Mart, and Big Bazaar, we can help to promote our products through them. Collaborating with educational institutes, we can conduct seminars uh, with school kids and create awareness among them about the using a bamboo glass. Because if they're able to promote that product to that one kid, then they're actually promoting it to the whole family. And the online selling, come on, we're living in a digital era and we're well aware what online selling is. It would include commercial sites such as Amazon, Flipkart, or your social media page. Online and offline advertisement. We can pay Google to advertise the product, and we can pay offline advertisements such as pamphlets, hoardings, newspaper, or do some vocal campaigns to do publicity of a product. Two-step flow model. Now we know now seeing this situation where influencers are rising, we can promote our product by sponsoring these upcoming YouTubers, influencers, and tell them to advertise the product for us. Next slide. Government schemes. Now we don't have to worry about a lot of marketing because government itself has made a lot of schemes and we just need to follow up. The first is National Bamboo Mission. Earlier, bamboos were considered as a tree and cutting it was prohibited, but recently government has changed the plan and now bamboos are considered as a grass, so we can cut it and sell products out of it. Micro, Small and Medium Enterprise, MSME. It is a government organization which helps new startup financially. Khadi and Village Industry Commission, KVIC. It is another government organization which helps in upliftment of agricultural industry. Octave Scheme and Tribal Development Program. This is another scheme which is in this context. Octave means the Eight Sisters of India, which is located in the Northeast India. So this scheme is specially to uplift their tribal communities. Next slide. In conclusion, I would say that my product is not only beneficial to you as a consumer, you have it. In conclusion, I would say that my product is not only beneficial to you as a consumer because it's affordable and has a tons of health benefits, but also to the farmer because they'll have more options to grow beside crops and that will help to increase their income, to artisans because they'll get employment and that would generate new opportunities. Next slide. So in all, I would like to end it up by saying that bamboo glass is the best product for this Vocal for Local campaign. The climate is changing, so why aren't we? Just think about it. Bamboo glass is the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Kriti. Any questions, Naveen sir, Ganesh sir?
Excellent presentation, Kriti Shukla. To be honest, yes, the ministry, I mean, the Department of Tribal Affairs at the Mantralaya is working very hard towards promoting these products. And I think by taking up this cause, you will be definitely helping a lot of people there, which is the need of the hour. it fits into the theme as well, which is the local theme, which is there. Overall, good presentation, covered very well with terms of how will you market it, etc. I think that's the only reflection I have. No more questions. Over to
Thank you,
Ganesh, sir.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Very good presentation, Kriti. Though you had trouble in the beginning to start and you started late, but then you did a very good job. I just have one thing to ask you. Did you do any kind of analysis of the product? Like, did you do a SWOT or a POTUS? I mean, if you know of it, do you know of it or?
What photo?
No,
Sorry,
okay.
I don't know.
No problem, no problem. I just thought that probably, okay. Cool. It's just about finding about the strength, weakness, opportunities,
Oh,
and threat, SWOT. And
okay. Then
yeah.
if that's the thing, then I would say that bamboo glass are affordable for each class, because the high class will feel like the upper class would feel it's fashionable, and the lower class would feel like it's affordable to them. So it would be beneficial for both of the communities of India.
Cool, Kritik. Fine. Thank you so much. I'm happy with what you presented.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Kriti. Naveen sir, Ganesh sir, do you think we should give Mansi one more chance, like to ask questions or something like that?
Mansi, who left in between, right?
Yeah.
So sir had already asked her a question. I think if she could answer that, I think that would be enough.
Actually, I wasn't able to hear.
Okay, no problem, Mansi. I'll repeat the question for you. The question is that you've been given ingredients that you want your customers to take and make the product. Are you making the product, or are you asking the customer to make the product?
No. We are making the product. The employees are making the product.
Okay, and is there any prototype that is like ready and which can be shown?
No, at present I have none.
But it's a feasible product. It's definitely technically feasible.
It is.
Okay, thank you, Mansi.
Thank you. I'm very sorry for the network issue, sir.
Ganesh sir, would you like to ask anything?
You'll have to unmute, sir.
Yeah, technical team, please unmute Ganesh.
I'm fine with this question. Mansi, though you had trouble, but you did a good presentation. I'm happy with what you said.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mansi. So I guess now we're done with all the participants. So we would just like to give Naveen sir and Ganesh sir some time to draw a conclusion and thereafter decide a winner. Till then, I'd like to call Sabha to announce the sponsors for the event. Naveen sir, Ganesh sir, you can unmute your cameras and you can like decide whatever you want. You can mute your cameras. Yeah. Over to you, Sabha. Technical team, please unmute Sabha.
Am I audible?
Yeah, Sabha, you're audible.
Just a second.
Yeah.
I, Sabah Peer Khan, would now like to announce sponsors for Presentation Club 2020, without whom none of this would have been possible. On behalf of everyone, I would like to thank and extend our sincere gratitude to our generous sponsors. Our title sponsors, ICFAI Business School, IBS, and Maitri School of Entrepreneurship, powered by Indian Stitch and Mukta A2 Cinemas, co-powered by Galia Trader and MR Engineers, architecture partner GIRMS Infra Service Private Limited and Riddhi Enterprises, software partner Digital Technology Group, exponential partner Wiggle Launchpad, prize partner Sun Info Systems, baking partner Caketeria, creative partner Dope Soul, cake partner IR Kitchen, media partner Khara Maharashtra, Mumbai Halchal, Enlighten India, Lokasha, and Mumbai Live. I would like to thank our sponsors once again for having trust in us. Your support is appreciated by each and everyone associated with Presentation Club 2020. Thank you.
Thank you, Sabha. We are really grateful to have such sponsors with us.
Exactly.
We would like to play some videos wherein the presentation club has received love and support from many fabulous and inspiring personalities. Technical team, can you please play the GR videos? Siddharth, you there?
Yes, I'm playing.
Yeah.
Hello everyone. I am Shivaraman Natarajan, Vice President in KC International Limited. The BMS department of K.P.B. Hinduja College of Commerce is coming up with their 5th edition of academic conclave known as Presentation Club. Wishing them all the best.
Hello, I am Rajneesh Pandey, Associate Vice President in Adani Transmission Limited. The BMS Department of K.P.B. Hinduja College of Commerce is coming up with their 5th edition of the academic conclave known as Presentation Club. Wishing all the very best to them.
Hello, I'm Naveen Singh, Project Manager, KC International Limited. The BMS Department of K.P.B. Hinduja College of Commerce is coming up with their 5th edition of the academic conclave known as Presentation Club. Wishing very all the best to them. Thank you.
I am Dr. R. Pandit, Controller MPPSC Indore. The BMS Department of K.P.B. Hinduja College of Commerce is coming up with their 5th edition of the academic conclave known as Presentation Club. Wishing all the very best of them. Thank you.
Hello, I am Advocate Vinita Surendra Pathak, the Director of Shri Kendri Sai Seva Samiti Indore. The BMS Department of K.P.B. Hinduja College of Commerce is coming up with their 5th edition of the academic conclave known as Presentation Club. Wishing very all the best to them. Thank you.
I am Rahul Gawali. The K.P.B. Hinduja College of Commerce is coming up with their 5th edition of the academic conclave known as Presentation Club. Wishing them all the very best.
Hello friends, I'm Vicky Oswal, Chairman, Oswal Reality, Mumbai. I would like to give a big shout out to the BMS Department of K.P.B. Hinduja College of Commerce for their 5th edition of the academic conclave known as Presentation Club. Wishing them good luck and lots of good wishes and success.
Hello, I'm Manish Tripathi, fashion designer. I'm so happy to know that BMS Department of K.P.B. Hinduja College is coming up with their 5th edition of their academic conclave known as Presentation Club. So, wish you all the luck, best wishes, keep rocking.
Siddharth, are we done with all the videos?
Yes.
Okay. So all the participants can unmute themselves now. We could just chat a little until judges decide whatever it is. So a technical team, please allow them to unmute themselves.
Yeah, now they can unmute
I
themselves.
think this is just gonna be like how we had during the like the pre-events, how we all were having a group discussion.
Yeah, I know, but till the judges decide whatever it is, we can just,
That's true. That's true. Can we?
yeah.
So can the judges hear us right now? So like, can we talk about the event only, or do you want to stop?
We can talk about the events. That's no issue.
Anyways, gonna go live.
Yeah.
I just like to have a question for Saurabh. I don't know if he's here about the whole veganism wala thing.
Yeah, Melanie, I'm here. Yeah, hi, Melanie.
Hi. So recently I started taking like, whey protein because I just like, because my coach, my fitness coach told me that whey protein is a bit healthy. So can you like tell me what is the scene over there? Because my mother is just like, reading all the news and she's like, you're going to harm your body. Do not do that. So, I think you've done a bit of research. So could you help me out for there?
See, there is a ton of research online where you can find about whey protein. But the thing is, like even after doing a lot of research and a lot of fitness enthusiasts and gym people, they also don't know if whey protein is actually good for your health or not. See, season or soy protein is definitely not good, but whey protein isolate can be considered as an option. But again, there are some studies suggesting that they also come with a chemical known as carcinogen, which can actually lead into cancer. So मतलब ऐसे चेंज होते रहता है, कभी ऐसा कुछ स्टडी आता है, कभी कुछ स्टडी आता है. So I'm also not pretty sure about it.
I agree with your point, but the option that you gave, I would really like, if someone actually comes up with that, because making food when you're like trying to avoid everything, it gets so difficult. Like, to see go for a balanced diet, but also being healthy for your body. So, like, seriously, that was a very innovative concept, dude.
Actually, see, if you do your research now, you'll find this company Beyond Meat. Okay, I mentioned it in my presentation, but I wasn't very clear about it. But Beyond Meat is as I told, it's like $1 billion company and it's doing wonders in America. And it's actually a public company which we are not aware about. So I think you should actually go in their website and you should check it out. They are actually doing wonders. They are actually making beef from vegan substances, which is more juicier than the actual beef you eat. So I think that can be something really nice if it comes to India.
Yeah, that's true. And the other thing, I think for the gentle pen, I think that was Chitra who was doing it, right? Chitra, you here?
Yeah. Chaitra, can you unmute yourself? You
Yes,
here?
yes, I am here.
Yeah.
I loved the concept so much. And I think her presentation was just like, out of the Pinterest ka pura ye, I was like, damn, this is so elegant. This is so beautiful.
Thank you so much. Even you were great, Melanie.
Thank you so much.
No, actually, when I saw Meloni's presentation now, I lost my hopes because she was so, articulate about her presentation, like, ekdam excited, enthusiasm dikh raha tha ekdam. So that was really nice.
Saurabh, can you believe my presentation was right next after Meloni? And I was like, मैं गया.
ए भाई तेरा भी बहुत अच्छा था, मतलब मैं तेरे presentation में हंस रहा था, literally हंस रहा था.
During
मजा आ रहा था.
I agree with Saurabh. During Bhavik's presentation, I could just imagine, अच्छा अब मैं trip पे चली गई हूँ. But guys, I would just say one thing. Like for us, like how the presentation was just going ahead and everything. Other than that, I feel all of us were like so beautifully we presented the product.
मुझे तेरे से कैरी मिनाटी वाइब्स आ रहे थे, पता नहीं क्यों.
Bro, मुझे बहुत लोग बोलते हैं ये, बहुत लोग बोलते हैं.
अभी भी जैसे बोल रहा है ना ब्रो, एकदम कैरी मिनाटी वाइब्स आ रहे हैं. And genuinely story build up.
थोड़ा वैसा ही.
हाँ, exactly.
Yeah, right.
I was actually going to present my whole way like that, but that would have my seniors told me that ये पूरा copy लगेगा कैरी मिनाटी का, तो तू वैसा मत कर.
दिव्या ने बोला कुछ.
मुझे बहुत लोगों ने बोला है इस चीज के बारे में.
बट तेरा स्टोरी तूने जो बिल्डअप किया ना, दैट वाज रियली नाइस. मतलब स्टोरी में पूरा फिर प्रेजेंटेशन का वो इंट्रोडक्शन था ना, पूरा इंटरेस्ट उससे ही आ गया. लाइक इट वाज रियली नाइस.
Yeah, and the confidence, of course.
I actually believe that Meloni is that beast which shouldn't be unleashed unless there's a real crisis. It is such an overpowered card, Meloni.
I'm just a very big N2 cutlet. That is it. Other than that,
Meloni was definitely very enthusiastic. मतलब ऐसा enthusiasm दिख रहा था in video call also. You were really nice.
तुम लोग को पता नहीं है मेरा ना जब इंटरव्यू चल रहा था ना तो वो रिमोट कंट्रोल के लिए मेरे को बार बार एक तो माउस के लिए जाना पड़ रहा था मेरे पैर वर क्या क्या कांप रहे थे वो आई कुड लिटरली कुडंट इवन कंट्रोल माय सेल्फ एट वन पॉइंट आई वाज लाइक भाई बस खत्म करना है तू बोल खत्म कर
I agree with that. When I was talking now, I could see my screen like going again. I'm like, अब मैं करूँ क्या screen को संभालूं क्या बोलूं? So I was like, okay, a big smile on my face. I was like, जो बज रहा है जो चल रहा है समझ जाएंगे लोग मैं क्या बोलना चाहती हूँ.
That happens. Nervousness सबको होती है, but truly it was not visible on your face. Like seriously, confidence was high level. Really appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
I actually really like the idea. I guess it was Saurabh. I guess the non-veg veg one thing. Always कोई ना कोई ग्रुप में बंदा हमेशा बोलेगा यार तू नॉन वेज नहीं खाता खाता क्या है तू मैं वो लोग को ये बताएगा
Viral पनीर समझ के खा जा. That when you were saying it.
अच्छा निर्जरा.
Yeah.
मैं सही में appreciate नहीं किया but you first day and today also you are really one of the best hosts that I have ever come across in a online presentation. You are actually very good at hosting. Definitely तू एकदम तू पड़वड़ भी नहीं रही थी and you were on your toes. बहुत सही था यार. Genuinely.
Thank you so much. Means a lot. Like seriously means a lot. Thank you.
Totally agreed with what Saurabh was saying. And you know, like whenever you used to like give like the small comments at the end of the presentation, like wow, that was amazing. I was like, chalo, a lot of motivation coming from our side.
Yeah. I guess judges को भी और time है तो we can talk like yeah.
Which college are you from?
We can't.
No, we're not allowed to discuss that. No.
That's why you two were also talking about like no college talk.
Meloni ने ना वो 10 बार बोला रहेगा अभी तक.
This happened in the first event. मेरे को मालूम नहीं था. So I just told which college I'm from.
Yeah, that happened.
Why मतलब ऐसे सब colleges क्यों करते हैं? Why are we not allowed to disclose our college names?
What if the judges are from my college के alumni and they're like, oh,
to avoid partiality.
Same college.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Judges भी सुन रहे हैं.
Oh damn.
Nirjala, you told me they're not listening.
They are listening, but like they are currently busy with their discussion, so they might not be paying so much attention. You know, like.
Okay, let's bring up a topic that is something not related to the event.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I am totally out of any topic. Riddhi, where are you? Even I know Riddhi is not here.
Guys, I guess judges have came up with a decision now. Technically, can you please unmute them? So all of you can mute yourself, rest of them. Yeah. So I'd like to invite them to share their decisions and thereafter announce the winners. Over to you, Naveen sir and Ganesh sir. Technical team, please unmute them.
So, sir, before we go ahead with announcing the results, I think we'll just, I thoroughly enjoyed the informal chat that was going on. Usually,
same here.
Usually what happens is we are not party to such informal chat. So I became a millennial and followed your norms. That is mute audio off, video off, and then you can listen to whatever you want. So, firstly, let me congratulate you the way in which all of you all were appreciating each other. That is what truly brings out the essence of this event. Though we are all physically distinct, but we all felt that we are together on this screen. Now, our life has been confined to this one screen, and how best we can make use of this is it's going to define who we are and how we are going to pan out over the period of time now. So, as you all discussed and you all appreciated each other, let me tell you, when I saw the score sheet of Sir and mine, that is what it was. It was a tough call. Though I did not get a chance to speak to Sir in detail, but when we saw the sheets were speaking for itself that you all were fabulous. You all were fantabulous. Let me highlight what all good things you did. First, you all are great orators. That means somehow I feel all of you are naturalists. You all are speaking beautifully well. Second is what I personally liked was your artwork and the presentation infographics, if I may put it as, how you presented your information in certain formats. Third is how you use technology to your max. My suggestion would be learn to adopt this technology even more because that's how it is. For example, my laptop is a touchscreen laptop. I use a stylus to write. I had to take a lot of effort to learn all this in this new normal because there was no other choice. I was feeling handicapped. I had no other choice but to learn and try using all these tools. My students used to send it home to me. Sir, आप ये try करो. आप इतना खर्चा करोगे नहीं करोगे? And I was like, no problem. Right now, also while I speak, this is a speaker which one of my students sent me, and he told me, "Sir, your voice is not clear. Why don't you use this speaker?" So it's all about adaptation. It's all about to take yourself, push yourself. Trust me, I'm very personally, I'm a very sust person. I don't like to work too much. So this is what my suggestion to you all would be. Now, when it comes to your skill sets, you all are brilliant, excellent when it comes to these artwork, orations, and articulation. Many of you could articulate in form of a story, as some of you have reflected. Some of you could reflect it in the form of a PPT, but overall, excellent. Now to the organizers. They knew exactly when to call it as a filler. They knew exactly when to cut the time short. They knew exactly how to, call the technical team to your rescue. And overall, I think the host, the backend, the technical team, and above all the teachers, they've all been very supportive and they've done a brilliant job. So all the best to all of you all. And thank you, Ganesh sir. Over to you, sir, for your reflections and comments.
Sorry to interrupt, sir. Actually, sir, hello. Yeah, sir, the results that I forwarded now, there's a mistake in one person name. So I'm sending you the
कोई बात नहीं,
real
इसके लिए मैं
result sheet.
टाइम बाय कर रहा था जब तक तू भेजे मुझे पूरा रिजल्ट्स.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I'll just forward you the results and then you can announce.
Result Ganesh sir will only announce till the time you calculate.
Okay, sir. Yes. Thank you so much.
All the best.
Thank you so much. Naveen sir has actually taken almost all the points which actually was in my mind to express to you all. Very beautifully done. I think you all, as youngsters, have a lot of courage and I would say the self confidence to present in a virtual medium and express what you have in your mind. I am not talking here about the technical knowledge because this was something hypothetical which you came up. But to present in front of someone whom you do not know at all, something like this in such a bold way is really appreciable. I really say kudos to all of you because you did a wonderful job. And it was really difficult for us to know, by 0.5 or 0.4, should we make one up and one down. So I think all of you are winners here today because to get selected among so many people to come to this level where you're actually presenting in front to get judged. So judging is just, a part, I would say. So we just had to select 3 of them, just like in an interview, there are 10 people who have already cleared all the rounds and we probably have to select only 1 because we have only 1 post there remaining. So what do we do? So it's something like that we have done, but fantastic. The concepts which you came out with, the kind of, research you had done on the products which you did, very well done. I really appreciate that and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And yes, as far as the presentation comes in, Now, since the club itself is about presentation, and this is something which is very important now, if you go as even if you go for a job interview or for a career, this is a part of you. So I think you all have done very well, and I really appreciate it. As far as the team is concerned, yes, I would say from the time I connected with the coordinator here, I mean, they have been so rather, I would say, value based and so well in communication, and I enjoyed talking to them throughout this journey till I came here. And also the presenter, I think Jagrati, no, so sorry, I think I've written down Nirjara and Ronak, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, both of you did a wonderful job of taking the event in the right sequence and order. You knew, as sir has already mentioned, you knew
Yeah.
when to stop and when to say mute, unmute, technical team, come here. So we have been having events like this, by different clubs on virtual medium. So
Yeah.
this is such a wonderful thing which has come to our rescue, that we are able to continue with what we were doing earlier in a virtual way too. So kudos to all of you and all the faculty members involved in the club, who must have really put in a lot of efforts to give you the confidence, give you the support to come in front and speak. So fantastic and very good. I'm really very happy and impressed about it. And thank you, sir, for being a wonderful judge who used to carry out almost all the points which I had to say. Sir used to really come out with all that. So fantastic being with you as a co-judge.
Pleasure is all mine. The pleasure is all mine. Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
So
sir.
over to you now to announce the result, sir.
Sir, I think you begin with, as you began everything. So
Begin with
I'll
the third,
copy.
second, and first place you have to announce, sir. So the third place, which as per the score sheets of both the judges, let me, as sir rightly said, that it is more of a formality in terms of ranking you all in an order, which as sir rightly said, that since there are less positions, we had to squeeze in few names and ensure, but you all are winners. So don't get disheartened if your name did not feature in, because trust me, some of the ideas that you have given here, I'm going to use them as well. For example, the bamboo glass idea is an excellent idea.
Yes.
And I personally have advised my wife to start. She sells on Amazon, so I immediately switched off my video, took a screenshot, and I've sent it to my wife to tell her that maybe this is a glass that you could sell online. And there are some schemes of the government. Why don't you find out? So there are many things that we have learned from y'all. Y'all don't know y'all may not know the reasons why we become judges. This is a selfish motive. Trust me. For me, though, it is a very selfish motive.
Same here,
Because
sir.
sir said it is learn, unlearn, and relearn. So you can see now the money coming up on the charts. Third winner gets 500 rupees and 50% scholarship. Oh my God, I wish I was also a participant now. So the third winner is Kirti Shukla. Yeah, the idea about the bamboo glass, which you remember. A big round of applause to her, please.
Y'all please have a virtual applause for her.
Please have a
Virtual applause, sir.
virtual applause. So let's all have a virtual applause for her for the photo ops, please.
Yeah.
One second. Hello.
Also, guys, I'd like to mention जो scholarship है, that is for a program which is offered by Maitri School of Entrepreneurship, and it's worth rupees 10,000. So you're getting a scholarship for that program. Ganesh sir, are you here? I guess Naveen sir is like a little busy. Technical team, please allow them to unmute.
Sorry to interrupt, Nirjara. I think both of them got some calls. That's why they've muted themselves.
Okay, maybe. Yeah. We'll just wait for them till then. Yeah.
So now we've
You know,
become
this is like the reality show thing. You
reality
know,
shows. I
we are
swear,
waiting for
I
the
was thinking the
results.
same thing.
And
When-
now the judges are on the phone call discussing few things.
Exactly. I came up with the same thing, that it's like reality shows. You know, Big Boss का जब तीसरा आ रहा है, फिर दूसरा आ रहा है, एक दो तीन बीच में programs आ रहे हैं, कोई you know perform कर रहा है, it's something like that. कि reality shows के पहले जो gap देते हैं, वैसे suspense बढ़ा रहे हैं ये. तीसरा अभी तक है, दूसरा और एक के लिए wait किया जाए. And if you have some specific talents which you feel you need to probably display, you could do that.
So I think now they're more in stress. Earlier they were relaxed, ki 3, 2, 1 and go. Now they're like 3 ho gaya. What about 2 and 1?
2 and 1.
Exactly. Yeah.
And the third one is like, am I third or is there one more person along with me now?
Absolutely. So good thing, good suspense to carry on. So that's always there in our lives when we are put in suspense. We are asked to stop in between, think over, and rechange or adapt to certain things. So this is something like that, which we are all being.
And the best part is the host is like clueless. Bichari host is like, मुझे कोई बताएगा क्या चल रहा है? जल्दी answer दो मुझे, Ronak and Nirjara on the WhatsApp group. So we are waiting for the results. They are just calculating. Just give us a couple of more minutes.
Sure, sir, sure.
Meanwhile, you could continue with your free talk. So I'll go on unmute and video and audio unmute.
Yeah, sure, sir. Can you unmute the participants?
Hi, Nirjara. We are back.
You know, at this point, I cannot speak anything. यार इतना nervous है बे.
I know, होता है, बहुत ज़्यादा होता है. But let's just hope for the best. ठीक है, सब लोगों ने बहुत अच्छा दिया था तो.
तो बस फॉर्मल्स निकालने अब सूट निकालने.
Same, dude.
I was actually like यार कैमरा बंद करेगा लेकिन मेरे को फॉर्मल्स उतारना है. It's really so hot here.
Hungry or what?
हाँ, सुबह से भूखे बैठे हैं हम.
Oh, same.
Very, very hungry. I'm just like, I want to go eat something now.
Because it's like these things are little unplanned, right? Like something can happen. They might be like, अरे 1 घंटा जल्दी हो गया, थोड़ा late हो गया. So we have to always be prepared for this thing.
मैं
So
सबको अगर भेजता हूँ अभी पार्सल करता.
I would actually need that यार.
प्रमोशन हो जाएगा.
I would like to eat your burger.
Me too.
Definitely. One day.
लेकिन यार ये point पे तो घर से बाहर नहीं निकलने मिल रहा है.
I feel, I don't know if Kriti can hear me or no, but I feel Kriti should take some charges from Naveen sir. See, Naveen sir is nicely going to, just joking, but Naveen sir, if you can hear me or something, but Kriti should give the credit.
What? I couldn't hear you. Sorry.
Kriti should get the credit. Naveen sir said now that he's going to tell his wife to start. So Kriti should get some credit, or she should be like a silent partner or something.
I'm happy to invest in a startup if she's willing to sell.
So I will talk to her. I will make sure that she starts it. If nothing, we all can, do a group effort and help her do that.
Absolutely. I'm happy to see. I'm a win-win person. All my students who have been few of my students who have invested in, they're doing fantabulously well. And I'm more of a startup mentor and a coach. So whenever I get a good idea, I'm happy to extend. So if you have a great idea, always write to me. I'm happy to put my money and my time in there. So it's not that we make money out of you. We make money with you. That's what the whole objective is.
Yes, so I was just joking. Okay, don't take it personally.
Who knew event could turn out like Shark Tank?
No, because this is the thing.
It actually is. That's how it started. When people saw great ideas, they started investing in it, and that's how this events came up. So my personal opinion is, I also had the ECEL at HR College. So my personal opinion is, you guys should look at commercializing your ideas, because this is the only time where you can go wrong. Once you're in a stable job, there is very limited choice for you to kind of leave and do something, or until unless you're very lucky. Like, for example, I'm very lucky to have a good wife who takes all the risk, and I can be in a job. So either you get very lucky, or you fail a little earlier in life. So I wish I had failed earlier in life and I didn't have a stable job. I would have been more on the entrepreneurial side. That's my personal thought. And the second thought is that we always like the neighbor. That's a problem. We always like the neighbor is always doing well, and we always feel कि मेरे को entrepreneur होना चाहिए था, and the entrepreneur feels कि मुझे इसकी जगह पे होना चाहिए था, क्या तो नौकरी है यार. This guy never grew up. He's young in college always.
Grass
So I
is
leave it up
always
to you.
greener on the other side.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
भाई तुम्हारी बैकएंड टीम ने कैलकुलेशन खत्म किए कि नहीं?
हो रहे हैं सर. I'll just confirm it once.
कितना सस्पेंस है, देख सबके वीडियोस ऑफ होते जा रहे हैं. सब पीछे से अभी व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप पे चालू हो गए हैं. क्या चल रहा है? What do you think who will be second?
So this is the most awaited, most awaited results after Big Boss results. So it needs a lot of time and calculations, recalculations.
So see, I can't even ask you all your colleges now because still the results are being calculated, as you rightly said, that we cannot know the college names. Otherwise, I would have asked you all, तुम लोग कौन से colleges से हो?
I'm from Hinduja. Posting.
Nijara can very safely say I'm from Hinduja.
Yeah.
Sir, we would be glad to be a part of an event like this from HR, sir.
करेंगे यार, करेंगे. मैं बहुत सुस्त आदमी हूँ. मेरे बच्चे लोग अगर करेंगे तो करेंगे. मेरे को बोलेगा तो मैं कुछ नहीं करूंगा. मेरी प्रिंसिपल नहीं है, लकीली वो देख नहीं है. Otherwise, I am very सुस्त. But my kids are very smart, just like all of y'all. They always want to keep doing new things, and I'm very happy that these are very enthusiastic bunch of kids that we have.
तब तक guys कुछ और भी बात कर सकते हैं. Anyone has any interesting topic? I'm really out of ideas right now.
Same. All I can think about is food or how to change out of these formulas.
Yeah.
So,
Miloni, can you see me how thick my clothes are right now and how many layers there are?
see the amount of layers I can see on bhai, tie, under wala shirt, upar se, it's too much.
The thing is, there's no energy. I'm just really curious about the results now. That's all I can wait for.
I'm even drinking water to calm myself down. That's all that I've been doing. So Ronak, you're in first year, right?
Yeah.
I was asking Ronak, he's in first year.
Yeah,
right?
he is in first year.
Yeah, in first year.
First event for you.
Yeah, first event for him.
Damn, but he did a very good job, you know.
Exactly.
Like if I would have been in his place, I would have just been like, next participant, thank you. Bye. Thank you.
Like first event and that too virtually.
No, that was a really
virtually. First of all, that was a thing. We all met virtually. We are talking just over the internet. So yeah, I really appreciate him for that.
Yeah, it's like, you know, I could actually see, okay, so this is Nirjara's part, this is Ronak's part. So like y'all had a very nice, you know, okay, now he's...
Yeah, the coordination is best, yeah.
Yeah, the conversation flow was amazing. It was not like, you know, ab tu bol, main kaise bolu. It was like not confusing because I've seen like hosts, you know, on stage also, they're like, it's your part, you're supposed to say in tune, perfectly in tune.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Also, यार hosting is like really difficult. मैं अभी second year में, मैं first year में एक host किया था event in like, oh sorry sir.
So to be a part of the conversation or for the results?
Result. No. अभी बिचारी now she's stressed कि अभी conversation छोड़ो, result बताओ. Ganesh sir is here with the results.
Yes.
Cool. So hold your breath, and the time is up for you to know who's the runner-up for this event. So in the second place, we have Chaitra Vivek Parab.
Congratulations, Chaitra.
Congratulations to you, Chaitra.
Congratulations,
Congratulations.
A big round of applause to you.
Please give a Zoom clap as well for a photo ops.
Exactly. Everyone do a
Yep,
virtual
yep.
applause.
Cool, cool, cool. Okay, now let's look at
The winner.
final. So the winner of this event which we conducted is. So any guesses?
Miloni,
Meloni, maybe.
Miloni.
So you have the right guess. So it's Miloni Gala in the first place of this event. Congratulations to you,
Congratulations.
Miloni.
Congratulations, Minoli.
Meloni, you
All
get,
the participants.
Congratulations, Miloni. Well
Congratulations,
deserved.
Miloni.
Meloni, you get 2,000 cash prize and 100% scholarship for that program.
I'm so grateful for it. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Now I would like to say, sir, I am from Rutumbara College. You were asking, na? I'm from Rutumbara.
You can finally reveal your
Very
college.
good.
So I just would want to ask you something. So earlier you were saying that you would like to invest into startups. So the product that I presented today was the idea of me, my elder sister, and my mother, and we were planning to go about with it, and then the competition came. So with talking to them, I asked them if I can present it, and I think now I might go ahead with the positive response that I've received from you all. It really gives me a boost that we can do it.
Sure, sure, you can.
We're very happy.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so congratulations to all the winners.
Absolutely.
So an applause. Yeah, that's all we can do right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So moving forward, I would like to call our convener of Presentation Club, Sheetal ma'am, to give a closing remark. Over to you, Sheetal ma'am. Technical team, please unmute her.
Yeah, she can unmute herself.
Yeah. Sheetal ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I think Presentation Club has now turned out to be a very friendship club. All the participants, I did not feel they are not from our college. I just thought that they are all from our own college. And looking at the kind of good, friendly environment being developed, it's really good. We look forward with you to be much more in developing much more good activities in Presentation Club. And with my judges, I didn't knew that the judges would be turning as age old as they are. They are actually become the age of the students what they actually judging on. So it was really amazing. Winners, fantastic presentation. Very much heartiest congratulations to all the winners. But I would always say, and this is what I always believe, that participating into any activity is itself a winning, then winning that activity, because the choice to face it, to face the challenge and to take that opportunity to be becoming kind of a future development, like Naveen sir has already given all of you a roadmap of becoming entrepreneurs, of becoming startup owners for all the products that has been made by all of you. So it is a very good thing by all of you, and heartiest congratulations to all of you. The screen has already shown you the prize that is won by you all, and as well as our partner Maitri has given you the sponsorship for your future entrepreneurial learning. So, a heartiest congratulations to all of you. On this outset of this program, I would like to thank the judges, Naveen Punjabi sir and Ganesh Mani sir, for being present and giving their expertise, the kind of Q&A that was asked by them. I think that it was a not a Q&A, but actually guiding those participants that this is what are the line of thought they should follow in the future for presenting and making their product and becoming a businessman. So really, thank you so much, sir. Ganesh sir, I have never had interaction with you, but when I was listening to your talk with Naveen, I sometimes have a talk, but with Ganesh sir and with Naveen sir, I just thought that, oh, I thought that both friends are sitting together and actually judging the whole event. So the whole environment was so friendly, so casual environment. It really Sunday was a made Sunday today. ऐसा लगा नहीं कि संडे की सुबह के 3 घंटे हमारे चले गए हैं करके. It was a very nice event, very nicely done. All my students of presentation club, they have done a fabulous job.
Absolutely.
Fabulous job.
Absolutely.
Really. I am trying to put that clap wala emoji from long time, but not been able to do it because actually I have been shut down by doing it. But really fabulous job. I couldn't have expected anything more than this. It's like, in service marketing, we teach the service expectation and the zone of tolerance. So actually, you people have gone beyond the satisfaction level, and it is really, really delightful event. It has become delightful event. The principal, the vice principal, all the BMS department are really very delighted to have such an event organized by you. It is beyond beyond imagination of everybody that in such a situation where we cannot meet physically, we cannot actually see each other, but this whole event done virtually has really made a benchmark in the activities, that yes, events can be taken up this way virtually, and we can being so distant from one another can be together close to another so much. So thank you so much. I am really thankful to all of you. All. I was really enjoying the talk. I was muted, and I was happy I was muted because I could really hear everybody. I could hear the formal clothing that is now becoming a burden on everybody. And अभी वो बैठे रहे ना, भूख लगी है. Yes, I know it is 2 o'clock. Even I am so hungry. It is so nice. Thank you so much. God bless you, all of you. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. Stay home. Please follow the rules and regulations given by the government. Take care of yourself. You are the future of India. If India sees itself to be Atmanirbhar, they are depending on you. If India calls oneself to be a youth country, they're depending on you. Nobody can turn a country much better than the youth of that country. So I really think that I really see forward that this is the youth of India. Then nobody can stop India to become Atmanirbhar in the coming year, in the coming decade. Thank you so much, all of you. Thanks a lot. A big applause to all of you, the BMS department, Dr. Jagrut Chatterjee, Dr. Rashmi Moria, Dr. Antara Sonaune, the last but not the least, who has ever been very supportive towards this all activity. She has been always motivating for the students to go on and to get the work done. And our principal, the management, is very happy and really very supportive for all this event. Thank you to all of them from me, Dr. Modi, signing off and giving it to Nirjara. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you
That
so
was
much, ma'am.
enlightening. And the thing you said about the Q&A thing, I totally agree. That was like really fabulous. So moving towards the end, I would like to call Josefa, the president of Presentation Club, to say a few words and thereafter give a vote of thanks and dissolve the event. Over to you, Josefa.
Thank you, Nirjara.
Excuse me.
I would first like to thank our respected. Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead.
Is Don? Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Don, talking about Huzaifa. He has been a very fabulous president of the Presentation Club. All the hard work that he has taken up for doing all the synchronizing all the teams, putting up these various things together, lining up, continuously calling me. You know, Huzefa, you are a known name in my house now. My kids, they know. મેં હુઝેફાનો ફોન છે મેં હુઝેફા તને ફોન કરે છે. So he has been continuously calling, मैम ये करना है, मैम ये ऐसा है, मैम ये वैसा है, मैम ऐसा करेंगे, मैम वैसा करेंगे. So let me tell you all, Ganesh sir, Naveen sir, Huzefa has been really, really very, very humble president. Very nice. And where he has to prove his point and put his step down, he has also not spared me. मैम नहीं मैम ये नहीं चलेगा, हमको ऐसा ही करना है. मतलब okay, okay. So
I
that's how it is.
totally agree with you, ma'am. Totally agree with you because I had an opportunity to interact with both of them.
Yeah.
And he is so complex. I mean, so good to talk to. He's so pleasant. I feel he has all the qualities of a leader. So I'm really impressed with him.
So true,
As you
so
said very rightly, he has all the qualities of a leader.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thanks for the good words. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
No,
I would like to thank our respected judges, Dr. Naveen Punjabi, sir, and Professor Ganesh Mani, sir, for the priceless time and wisdom they have spared for us. Their expertise and words have really enlightened us. We have prepared a small surprise for our judges as a token of appreciation. Siddharth, could you please do the honors?
Wow. That's nice.
Wow.
Wow. That's cool.
That is
Very
awesome.
good.
So this has been prepared by one of our artists in our team only.
Wow.
Thank you so much. I think this is one of the best token of appreciations you've ever received.
Absolutely. 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 It's a wonderful surprise which you've given us.
That's our honor, sir. That's our honor. We hope you liked our small gift, sir.
No, it's
Please send
fantastic.
a soft copy of this, my
Yes,
friend.
please do
Sure,
that.
sir. Sure, sir. We'll mail it to you. Of course, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yes, welcome, sir. I want to thank our dear principal, Dr. Meenu Madlani, ma'am, vice principal and our BMS coordinator, Dr. Antara Sonavane, ma'am, assistant BMS coordinator, Dr. Jagruti Darji, ma'am, faculty member, Dr. Rashmi Moria, ma'am, and our beloved founder and convener, Dr. Sheetal Modi, ma'am, for their immense support and motivation. These are the people whose guidance and mentorship has made us able to come up with today's event. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all our sponsors once again for their immense support. I'm grateful to our entire Presentation Club family for their dedication and hard work. I would like to thank all the HODs, starting with the marketing HODs, Bhumika Kuli and Aditya Chaurasia, event HODs, Tanya Singh, Fatima Mehmoon, and Altamas Sheikh, technical HODs, Saman Multani and Aryan Desai, PR Online HOD, Prashant Gandhi, PR HODs, Sabah Peer Khan and Chirag Chhabra, GR HOD, Avinash Pawar, anchoring HOD, Nirjara Singh, and at last but not at all the least, our content HOD, Zuli Bhale, for their amazing work that they have done this year. This year's Presentation Club journey has been magical. Like in start when ma'am had asked us कि ये साल presentation club करना है, so it all seemed so impossible कि virtually करना है. How will everybody adapt to the new normals? But eventually, events team, PR team, they worked so amazingly that this all the obstacles one by one we overcome them. So I'd like to thank our juniors who have also joined us very recently due to the delay in the admission process due to the pandemic and stuff. Although they joined us very recently, but the amount of perfection, dedication, and hard work they have shown has inspired us in numerous ways to improve ourselves. I'd like to thank all the participants and congratulate the winners who have taken out the time and participated with us. Thank you, everyone. It was a wonderful experience. I would like to thank our audience who have attended today's session and their presence has made it even more special. Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Zephyr. I agree about the juniors thing. They are like really very supporting and very hardworking.
I would like to add one more thing. I was really impressed by the questions judges asked. I wish I was one of the participant and I could introduce my product and judges could judge my business plan. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Zephyr.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm ending. I'm in.
Sure.
And you all can leave the meeting now. Thank you, everyone, for
Thank you
attending.
so much. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Thank you for having us, judges.
Bye, sir. See you.
Yeah.